On the previous episode, I built a fence around my yard, a necessary step to keep the deer from eating everything in my garden. On this episode, I build the front gate and set up deer fencing on top of my fence. Starting off to build the gate, I scavenged extra fence poles I had and cut the pointy ends off. I measured the opening in my fence and started to screw the poles together. These fence poles are quite heavy for a gate, so I used metal L brackets to make them more secure. I also drove screws directly into the ends of each pole. I attached the fence hardware and brackets to the fence and made sure the gate would swing before putting it all together. Here you can see I put a few willow branches across the fence to act as a third hand to hold the gate up while attaching it. I used a combination of a fence pole on the ground and my foot to prop up the outer frame of the gate while I attached it. After a bunch of canoodling and tinkering, I finally had everything lined up and attached the mid-beam for support. Getting the first few screws in here is awkward, but after that it's pretty easy to attach them all. As the daylight was dying out, I attached the gate latch, but still had those big holes in my gate. The next morning you can see what my solution was. A few willow branches put across the gate and some wire worked as a temporary fix to keep those pesky deer out until I could finish the gate. The final step was to attach these 2-inch pine boards. A few inches apart, I alternated them on the front and back of the gate. I left these boards at their full 7-foot length, giving optimal protection against deer jumping in. Deer can jump a 6-foot fence with ease, but at 7 feet, they'll look elsewhere, especially if they can't see through the fence. You can see the gate is nearly complete, but it doesn't swing that well. My camera dies while filming this, but I end up mounting the gate half a foot higher so it'll swing. But I found over time the weight of the fence post used to build the gate caused it to sag downwards, making it catch on the ground again. Fast forward to today, I rebuilt the gate with a few improvements. All the fence posts were removed except for the one that attaches at the hinges, which gives it the added stability it needs. I also ran the board sideways so it doesn't look like a prison cell door. The one diagonal beam across adds support but not a lot of weight. I think I'll actually add 2 more diagonal beams just to complete the look and fill in the gate a bit more, but it really shouldn't affect how well it swings. The final gate swings very well and it latches very easily, which is something I can't say for the first version of this gate that had the fence poles. As for the deer fencing, on top of my metal fencing, I added pieces of willow branches as a stable piece to attach the deer fencing to. I rolled it out, cut it in half, and then attached it with zip ties. When buying deer fencing, you want to buy the black, not the white fencing. The black is almost invisible to humans when you glance at it, but deer will see it easily. The white, on the other hand, sticks out like a sore thumb. I've linked the black deer fencing below if you're looking to pick some up. Well, this concludes this episode. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And until the next one, have a great day.